Hi and welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to talk about the numerical method for high-dimensional probability density function equation. My name is Pablo Emmanuel Londoño Melo and I'm a student at the Universidad Piloto de Colombia. Well, I'm going to talk about the high-dimensional probability density function. This means that the topic of calculating the numerical solution of Kinect partial differential equation involving many fast variables will be addressed. These types of equations arise naturally in many areas other than mathematical physics. For example, we are going to talk about the particle systems, the stochastic dynamical systems, the random wave theory, and stochastic range system course. The different classes of algorithms that address high dimensionality. Well, the first is based on separate series expansions that result in a sequence of low-dimensional problems that can be solved recursively and in parallel by using alternate direction methods. The second class of algorithm is based on low-ordered interaction truncation that resembles the Boglowood, Born, Green, Kirschwood, Young, BBJ, KG framework of kinetic gas theory and produce a hierarchy of equations of functions of coupled probability density. And the third class of algorithm is based on a high-dimensional model representation. For example, the ANOVA method, the ANOVA method, and probabilistic placement methods. A common feature of all these approaches is they are reducible of the problem of computing the solution of high-dimensional equation throughout a sequence of low-dimensional problems. Well, the efficiency of the new algorithms is demonstrated the numerical examples involving nonlinear stochastic dynamical systems and partial differential equations with up to 120 variables. Well, this is the examples of the red equation mentioned above. This is the Fokker-Planck, this is the Boltzmann, this is the Liouville, this is the Malabov sequence, and Mori-Swan thing. Well, we have a problem called curse of dimensionality. That doesn't consist of? Well, it occurs because the density of the sample decreases exponentially with the increase in dimensionality. When we keep adding features without increasing the number of training samples, the dimensionality of the features space grows and becomes more and more sparse. Due to this scarcity, it becomes much easier to find a perfect solution for the machine learning models, which most likely risks of overfitting. Well, the solution has two. The first is the feature removal. Is the removal of some variables completely if they are redundant with some other variables or if they are not providing any new information about the dataset. The advancement of feature removal is that there is it to complement and keeps our dataset small, including only the variables we are interested in. But as the disadvantage, we could lose some information of the variables that we stop evaluating. And the second solution is the extraction of variables. It's the information of new variables from the old ones. Let's play you have 29 variables on a dataset. Then the feature extraction routine will create 29 new variables which are combinations of 29 old variables. PCA is the example of one of these feature extraction methods. Well, in the article propose three algorithms to solution this. The first is based to separate series expression, the SSE, and alternating direction methods. The second class of algorithm relies on the VVGKG type of approximation, the VVGKJ and it yields a hierarchy of couplet probability density function equation. The third class of the third class is based on high dimensional model representation, the ANOVA, and probabilistic collocation method. Hereafter, we describe each method in detail. Well, the first method is separate series expansion, the SSE. The total numbers of degree of freedom in the SSE method is Rnq sub c plus Rmq sub b. It grows linearly with both n and m. If the separation rank R is relatively small, then the separate expansion method is much more efficient than tensor product sparse graph or ANOVA approaches, both in terms of memory recruitment as well as in terms of computational cost. The alternating direction algorithm at the basic of the separated series expansion method can be divided into two steps, the enrichment and the projection steps. And the second algorithm is the BBGKY closures. In addition to the separated series expansion method discussed in the previous section, we propose here a BBGKY types closure to further reduce the dimensionality of Kinect equation. Let us introduce the method with reference to a nonlinear dynamic system in the form. This is the equation of the BBGKY closures. And the third and last algorithm is the ANOVA series inspection. The ANOVA series inspection, or the ANOVA series inspection, is another typical approach to model high-dimensional functions. The series involves a superimposition of functions with an increasing number of variables, and it is usually truncated at a certain interaction order. And this is the this is the yeah this is the formal the equation of this algorithm, the ANOVA series inspection algorithm. And for us, well, for all the conclusion, according to above, we can see the importance of numerical method in engineering. This is more than demonstrated when using the density function equation and dimensional probability. I thought this video, or this essay, that was not as deep as the article. It tried to highlight very briefly the most important of Syntactical, such as the three algorithms they used to solve the high-dimensional probability density. In said article, they also show the spectra of said algorithm together with their numerical results and the graph, in which the dependent variable is time. Thank you very much and bye.